Okay. All right. We are out. We are out. This Cracker Jack stand. Oh, I think I like my phone right here. That's my girl. That's my girl. Y'all can see. Yes, you can see me good. Right here. Come on, y'all. Y'all got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right on track. Good evening. Good evening. You look. First thing I got to do before I go home. Angel just made it home from school. The first thing I have to do before I head to the house is stop at the Thorntons and go get my damn ice. I gotta go get. I've been craving all day, so I gotta go and get my ice, you guys. Then after I get my ice, baby, go home and relax. I need a glass of wine. I was gonna say a cup of wine. Actually, I need a big cup of wine, because these folks today, one thing is, I didn't get the guy that was cursing everybody out. I didn't get him because he was mad and pissed off because they wasn't returning his phone calls. And it's now, oh my God, I got to tell y'all something. I don't understand how this happened. I had to tell my girl at the job, I said, you got to explain this to me. Explain this to me. How is it that you do a seal of approval, okay? A seal of approval is when you take this sheet and you go through the apartments and step by step, whatever needs to be fixed, you'll fix it, or you'll put down to be fixed. Whatever needs to be replaced, you'll replace it. You'll put down that it needs to be replaced, right? So young gentleman, nice guy, comes into the office. He says, he came to pick up his mailbox keys. He had just moved in. He moved in November 6th. No, November 4th or November 6th, he moved in. He picked up his mailbox keys, and then he said he needed a work. No, he didn't need a work order. He said he had a question in regards to his apartment. He says, do bedrooms come with doors? Now I was thrown off, guys. He said, does bedrooms come with doors? Or do the bedrooms here come with doors? Or did I just get the unit that the bedroom doesn't have a door? And I said, so you're in your apartment, and when you moved in, the bedroom didn't have a door? He said, no, it doesn't have a door. I said, sir, your bedroom should have a door. You should be able, if company comes into your home, you should be able to close your bedroom door. He says, well, mine doesn't. Mine doesn't have a door. I said, your bedroom doesn't have a door on the hinge. It doesn't have a door. Because I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded of how you can do an inspection and that maintenance and them can approve the inspection, but you ain't got no fucking door on your bedroom. I need somebody to explain that to me. And I said to him, I said, okay, I'm going to put a work order in right away so they can get you a door. Find you a spare door or something, but they're going to get you a door up there. I see the maintenance girl, manager, supervisor. I see her. So I say to her, this gentleman, he just moved in, and she said, oh yeah, he been here. I said to the other assistant, I said, when did you say he moved in? She said, oh, Gina, he moved in November 6th. I said, he moved in November 6th, and he doesn't have a door. And he said, oh. She said, oh, we holding the door. She said, no, we ordered the door. I mean, we ordered the door. We ordered it. So we're waiting for them to send the door. If you knew when he was going to move in, why wasn't the door ordered before that man moved into his apartment? Why was that door not ordered and put on before he moved in? And he's been there damn near a month now. He's been there damn near a month now, and he still ain't got no door. I don't understand that. But the second, see, this is what kills me with the fuck shit. But the second he's late paying rent, he's behind paying rent, he ain't gonna be able to give y'all an excuse of why he's late or why he didn't pay his rent. He's not gonna be able to give you no excuse for that. But y'all can give an excuse on why he don't have a door on his bedroom. That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense. Them motherfuckers would have not gotten my money. I would have not been. It's still, we were saying that it's the simplest shit, and it's a shame when people take the simplest shit and they drag it out and make it like and it's long as fuck. So then another family comes in. The apartment upstairs has some issues, so it flooded down to their place. They got all kind of water, sewage, everything coming into their apartment. They said they went to remove boxes and stuff that they had in the storage area. They went to move it. When they go to remove it, they said they see black mold all inside the storage area that needs to be all cleared out and everything. The manager says to them, oh, well, we're working on that, and we're going to get all that, taken care of, and we're going to get that clean. But that didn't just happen. That's something that built up over time. Let me tell you something. As a mother, as a person that pays their rent, as a resident, I wouldn't give a fuck if it, and this is just how I was thinking. I was like, why they ain't going off? Because I wouldn't give a fuck if it build up over weeks, months, years, if it build up over centuries. Motherfucker, it is in there now. And then she said, well, we're going to go and stay at my dad's house because my son has allergies and stuff. So now on top of that, the son has allergies and everything. They can't even stay at the apartment. And I got to go and leave my apartment where I just paid y'all rent. No, get the fuck out of here. Y'all better put me up in a motherfucking hotel, or you guys better find another apartment. I know all about that black mold shit, and I know you don't fuck around and mess with that. You don't mess with that. We was living in our house, and our house flooded. Everything, mold was everywhere. They was like, y'all gotta go. They didn't let us stay there, not a second, not a minute, not nothing. I don't, these people, oh my God, they incompetent, so fucking incompetent. I can't stand this shit. And I called the company today while I was I texted them today, and I said, when is this fucking assignment over? When is this assignment over? Because I can't do this shit here no more. And she says, oh, Gina, they didn't give us an end date yet. I'm gonna find out or whatever, and I'm gonna let you. Yeah, hurry the fuck up. hurry the fuck up and let me know, because this shit right here, no, because somebody gonna get hurt. Then another gentleman came, he toured. After he toured, you guys, you know, now he has some questions. You know, he went home, he went over the paperwork, he goes over everything, and now he has some questions. So he's been leaving messages after message for somebody to call him back. Ain't none one of them called him back yet. He called back to called about 3-4 times today. Wind up fussing at the other girl, going off. He said, what do y'all do? He said, y'all just give tours and take people money, and y'all don't want nothing to do with them anymore. He said, I can't even get a call back. I'm putting it nicely. Because he was fucking going the fuck off. He was cursing, and she was like, Gina, come and listen to this. She said, this I can't do. And she said, what you think about the new girl? She said, what you think about the new girl? I said, she ain't gonna last a week. Everybody's like, I said, she ain't gonna last a week, because this shit right here is getting, again, more calls with the heat. One lady told me that he said he been with, no, it was a gentleman. He said, I said, you mean to tell me you've been waiting? You haven't had heat in 2 days? He said, yeah, I haven't had the heat in 2 days. He said, I'm still waiting for somebody to come out, and they never came out. And then he said, the maintenance guy told me they was gonna come back, and they never came back. Another lady said she had a list of shit, 7 items I put the work order in for. She said, my neighbor, somebody said and she said they came, and then she said they just left, but they didn't fix nothing. I said, so you mean to tell me all this stuff that you got, they didn't fix anything? They just came in. So they came there, didn't see her there, nobody was there, and they said fuck it, and they was up, and they left. And then they closed. This is the other fuck shit. Then they closed out the work order. How the fuck you go and you ain't did no work, and you know you ain't did no work, and y'all closing out the motherfucking work orders? And ain't nobody taking responsibility for that. If one of my guys, there's no way. I'm fucking going the fuck off. And I don't understand why ain't nobody holding nobody responsible. Nobody's holding nobody responsible. Thank you guys for thumbing up this video, the 3. I appreciate you. But it's and then it gets stressful. It gets stressful for us, because we want to help and we want to do more than we're allowed to do. And then me and the other young lady, we're like, this could have been done. It's so simple. We're like, if they had did this, me and her both said it, because we both been in this business a long time. She been in there a long time too. And she's like, if they just had did this, and this, it would have been handled. It would have been something. And I'm saying the same thing. And so she said, because honey, we watching the clock, honey. We can't wait till 6 o'clock come. We running up out that mug, okay? So she says to me, she says, Gina, she says, so what do you think about the new girl? I said, what you mean? She said, how you think she gonna do? You think she gonna be able to handle this? I said, she gonna be gone in a week. Hey, Belle Love, how you doing, baby? Hey, Sephora, if I didn't speak to you, Sephora, I said, she's not gonna last a week, because if she has to deal with what we deal with, she ain't gonna be able to handle that. I could tell now. The one advantage that she do have is where they'll probably help her. You just woke up from a nap. Where they'll probably help her a little bit more, because she's bilingual. She's Mexican, but she speaks, fluent Spanish. And she speaks English very well. She don't speak broken English. She speaks English very well. She has a bit of an accent. But so she's able to help out with our Spanish speaking customers. That right there is a plus. That's what I love about that. Angel speaks Spanish. My other daughters, they speak Spanish. My oldest daughter speaks fluent Spanish. Okay, that's the airline pilot. She speaks fluent Spanish, and so that increases your pay, and it makes them want to keep you, especially when you're living in a bilingual area and you need somebody. Because before she came, there was no one in the office that spoke fluent Spanish. There was no, like, I knew some things, some of the other girls knew certain words, even the manager, like, she knew and could understand some stuff, but none of us is fluent. So that's the good thing about it. You know, you got, when you have somebody that can speak it fluently, it helps out a whole lot. So, if anything, they'll probably stand by her side a little bit more, unlike how they did me and the other girl. You know, when we got cursed out and fussed at and everything else, they just told us, that's what they do. It's gonna be okay. You know, that's what it is that they do. But they need her. They need her, because we get a lot of phone calls. We get a lot of families that come in there, and some of them will bring an interpreter with them. Some will, but for the most part, when they're calling on the phone and different things like that, there's no one there that can relate to them. And so, like, I had a gentleman that called today, and all he kept saying to me was Espanol, and I was saying to him, English. I said, no Espanol. I told him, I said, you can call back tomorrow. That way the other young lady would have been able to talk to him and find out exactly what it was, what's his needs and stuff were. They now have this Google app that translate on the spot. Wow. Yeah, we pull that up all the time, Sephora, but that shit don't work. That shit, it's broken. It doesn't always display what you really need to say to them or what they need to say to you. So we use that app a lot. They'll come there. We had a guy that was from Russia or somewhere, and he comes in there all the time. Yeah, it does the basics because it's an app. So if it's everyday words, translations, and stuff that you use, it will do that. But if I need to relate to them, let's say something like an eviction, and I need to explain the definitions of this evictions and stuff, it's not going to let me explain that to them. All it's going to say is, if you don't pay by this date, you can be evicted. Now it will translate that. But when they say, what does that mean? When they ask you, what does that mean in layman's terms, and you're trying to put it in layman's term, that app is not going to explain it. It's not. So that's the thing. But if you got somebody that speaks fluent Spanish or fluent Italian or fluent, whatever, they can explain it in their lingo, because different people speak different slang of Spanish. Puerto Ricans speak Spanish differently than Mexicans. Mexicans speak Spanish differently than Puerto Rican. So it's all where where you come from. The terminology is a little bit differently. So, and then if we all using the same app, but it helps. It helps a lot. Like my daughter who learned Spanish, she learned Puerto Rican Spanish because that's where my dad's from, my family, and that's where she went. She went to school out there for 2 years. She lived in Puerto Rico for 2 years. So she learned Spanish fluently while she was out there. But then when she goes and speaks to other different, people, depending on where they're from, she'll even say, Mom, their Spanish is different. They speak it differently. So it all depends on what part that you from. But we make do with the best way we can. But we do use those apps that we use. The Russian guy, the guy that I told you that was Russian, we was using the app to translate for him. But guess what? It still wasn't relaying what we needed to say and what he needed to say to us. So he had to have his interpreter friend on the phone. So he would call him and he would say, my friend, and he'll hand us the phone. That's all he knew in English. That was the best he knew that we can understand clearly. He said, my friend, and he'll show us the phone and give us, and then his friend talks English as good as me and you. And his friend would say, oh yeah, my friend, he needs help with da 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 da. And what he's trying to say is that, and then he'll translate back on the phone to his friend in Russia. And that was the only way that we was able to, because the app wasn't working. and Lisa, she'll say, is your friend able to can you call your friend so that the friend can translate? Because sometimes the friend will be at work and he would have to wait until he can get on the phone. So he'll go sit in our lobby or whatever until he got his friend, and then the friend will come back or whatever. But yeah, the app, it's good, and it helps conveys the basic when you need to really get to the point real quick. But when you really need to explain, like if they are not getting it and they don't understand, well, why this and why. We had one lady that kept getting fees, just kept getting fees to their account, and they wanted an explanation of why every month they were being charged this $14, $15, $17. And what it was it was insurance. If it didn't see that they had insurance, the automatic community insurance would kick in, and that was why they kept being charged. But it's hard to translate that on the app. Using that app, it's hard to translate. Like, we could say, we'll refund you the fee. It was a mistake, something like that. You can say it's a mistake, we're gonna refund you, whatever. But when they want to know why it keeps happening, it's really, really hard to try to explain that on those apps, because it's just the basics of it. But thank God that the one Russian guy, he has a friend that actually speaks fluent Spanish. Fluent English, and his friend can translate. And some of the people that speak Spanish, some of them have someone that can translate for them. But now we have that young lady who's there now, and she's able to translate. And so she's really good. She's really friendly. She's a nice girl. I think she's really nice. I think that she's gonna be pretty good at leasing and everything. But I think what's going to get her, because she's new to this, she's new to the industry of leasing, so she ain't seen nothing yet. And if you new to this industry of leasing, you ain't even ready. You ain't even ready for what I remember the first time somebody cursed me out. I had to go in the bathroom and take a break, because I was like, wait a minute, did they just? And it took my manager, who I was with at the time. He was so freaking cool. He'd tell you from A to Z what to do and how you would. He became a pro. He say he loves them ones that come in and act like they all big and bad and fuss, because he has been in the industry for a long time, so he knows how to put them in their place and everything. But shoot, I wasn't used to that shit. All the times that I've worked with investors, and all the time that I've worked with helping putting people in their apartments and stuff like that, I never had anybody cursing me out. I never had anybody, and this right here, even when I was at the other properties, this property right here has been the worst. This property right here has been the worst for having people come and curse you out and threaten you. Like I said, I've never ever had anybody to threaten me. Like, I had people talk shit. They get them talk shit all the time and fuss at you, tell you y'all need to get y'all shit together because y'all ain't got y'all shit together right. And I've been calling, or I've been waiting for a maintenance person for you. I've been through all that shit 1,000 times over. But when you go through to where, oh, these motherfuckers now making threats, that other guy, he was so angry, and the other young lady felt it, and he was and he asked her what was her name. He said, and what's your name? And he said, he told her, he said, I want you to tell me that she gonna call me back today. She said, sir, I can't tell you that. She said, what I can tell you is I'm gonna take the message again. I'm gonna take your message and I'm gonna make sure that she gets it. But I can't guarantee to you that she's gonna call you back. She was like, sir, I can't guarantee you that. So soon as she came into the office, she said, how's everything going, ladies? And we both said, woo, honey. And we started laughing. She said, what? What does that mean? What happened? And I said, girl, you need to start returning your messages. And then my girl said, she said, I'm gonna let Gina explain to you. I'm gonna let Gina tell. I said, that guy called here several times, 4 times at least today, and said he left messages for you and you ain't returning his call, and he think that he said you just toured him, took his money, and you just don't give a damn no more. I said, he didn't curse my girl out. He on 10. He about ready to walk up in his office. She said, well, and she had a point. She said, well, what do you expect me to do? What do anybody expect me to do when I'm the only one? And she is the only one. She's the only leasing consultant there that's licensed for their property that's able to do that. We can't do that. Me or the other girl can't do that because we're not licensed for their property, because we ain't planning on staying there. So we ain't trying to get licensed for that property. And so she is bagged up with it's an overload of messages and people that want her to return their calls. And I said, I understand that. She understands that, but he don't understand that. And I said, he about ready to come through this. And I told him, I told you, y'all gonna be looking and talking to me and looking at me 1 second, and the next second y'all gonna be like, oh, where'd Gina go? And Gina gonna be under a desk. I said, I told y'all, I'm gonna be under a desk or in a closet, because when it gets to the point that you have a gentleman, that you get a guy that they start to get so full of rage that they is cursing and huffing and puffing and cursing you the fuck out, and then they tell you, I'm gonna be up there. That's when shit gonna hit the fan. That's when you got these tick tick boom people. These tick tick boom people that's ready to just come over there and come up to your job and take your head off. I don't want no part of that. I don't want no part of that. The second a motherfucker tell me, after he done been arguing with me and cursing me out on the phone, and you tell me you coming up there, I'm out. I told her. I said, after that other dude cursed me the fuck out and was leaning over the desk and threatened me twice. Not once, he threatened me twice. Once on the phone and once when he got there. The next, I said, all y'all gonna see me do is bend down, open the drawer, grab my purse, my keys, my fucking phones, and I'ma be out. Let somebody say, oh yeah, I'm coming up there, and it better be. And you making a threat and you saying you coming back up there and we ain't got no protection. There is no, the other girl got threatened right after me. She said, Gina, I went in there and I told the manager that, she said, I asked her, do we got some type of security or something? Because she said the guy was stalking. The guy was calling so much. She said he was calling so much and cursing him out and got like, she felt threatened. She said she didn't know what he was going to do, and he kept calling her and cursing her out. I'm not dealing with these motherfuckers. I told you guys, I'm not dealing with these crazy motherfuckers. You can tell me and say what the fuck you want to say, how you want to say. I'm going home. Okay? I'm getting my shit and I'm going home. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not dealing with that. Sephora said, "Well, I didn't know that. I see there should be a national phone number that a person can translate. It should be. I speak Spanish and I taught myself Italian as well." Sephora, that's true. Even English, the South speaks it different from the East Coast. Exactly. When you go, yeah, down South. When we would go down there, now mind you, my nephew and them was born up north. They was born in Chicago here, but they moved down south when they were young, when they were kids. So now they have that southern accent. They speak that lingo, that language. And when we go out there to visit them, they think we got an accent. They're like, yeah, I can tell you not around here, you speak real proper. They think we speak real proper. And when we go down there, I used to tell my nephew, don't talk. Just don't talk. Because he sound like he got a bunch of mess in his mouth every time. Because that's how they talk down. Their lingo and everything is different. Sounds like drama to me. Thought it was a no drama chat. This isn't no drama chat, Mr. Orange. I'm just sharing things that happen at work. It may sound like drama to you, but that's everyday life. We talk about everyday life. When I say drama, a no drama chat, that means that you or anyone else can't come over here with bullshit. That's what that means. It doesn't mean that we're not going to talk about things that happens. And if you watched every day at 6 o'clock, I always discuss what goes on at my job. I always talk about what happened. That's my way of releasing it and getting it. It's nothing drama about explaining what's going on. That happens in the workforce every day. This goes on every day. The drama is when outsiders come up in here and want to keep up mess. That's what drama is. So maybe this don't suit you. Maybe this wasn't the right conversation that you want, so you can feel free to leave. But if you start drama, then I'm gonna block that ass. That's what we gonna do. Sephora said, laughing my ass off. Yeah, like the rapper Young Miami. Have you heard him speak? I've heard some of them rappers from the South speak. Oh my God, some of the lingo and some of the stuff that they pick up. It's crazy. It's crazy, but yeah, everybody speaks it, differently, and so it just gets hard to understand and trust it, and then you can't fully help them the way you want to help them. If I fully want to help them and I fully want to explain to them what's going on and how I can't because we don't understand each other. So yeah, that's the issue with that. But the good news is the young lady that they got there, I think she'll be really good. The great thing about it is she speaks Spanish amazing. And she speaks English amazing. So we can fully understand her, and so can the other prospects. They can fully understand her. But like I said, where the problems and the issues is gonna come in is when you get them residents, when you get them prospects, that when they feel that they ain't being treated like they should be treated, or they ain't getting what they want or what they need from management, they're going to act a fucking fool. They're gonna act a fucking fool. And when you new to this, a lot of times you can't. Some people can take it. Some people can handle, being yelled at a little bit. But and some people can't. It just all depends on your personality and your strength and how you are. I can deal with somebody yelling at me. I'm not gonna deal with. I'm not gonna deal with somebody threatening me. That is a whole different situation, whole different thing. Somebody can yell at you, fuss at you, curse you out, and then they can come back to you and they can say, you know what, I'm sorry. I know I was heated. I didn't mean to do that. And then y'all can get past that. But somebody that's threatening you, and then they come and try to do the next step, the next level is them trying to do something to you. So, and it's no coming back from that. And you hear about that stuff every single day in the workplace. So that's what you got. That's what you have to be mindful of, and that's what you have to be careful of. Me, I be ready to go. When I'm at a place that this does not fit for me, I told you, when you start fucking with my energy and you start messing with my spirit, I gotta say bye. I have to go. I can't stay here. And that's what so she said, I was telling my girl, she says, Gina, what did they say when you contact? I said, she said she haven't found a date yet. She said she gonna let me know. But I said, I will be sending them another message tonight. She said, wherever you go, make sure you let them know, because I want to go with you. She said, she said, you ain't leaving me here by myself. She said, I want to go with you. I said, girl, come on. I said, come on, you can come on and go with me. Look, I understand. I get it. Can we get some more thumbs up in the house? Man, it's crazy. All right, guys, I got to run up in here right quick and grab my ice. I'm going to have to get me 4 cups of ice. You guys, if you want, you can stay and hold on. Watch the car for me. If you feel like it. If you don't want to wait, because I'm going to be at least about 3 or 4 minutes. If you don't want to wait, I understand. All right. I love my new phone holder. Oh, wait, honey. This is off the chain. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Oh my gosh. It was just drama in the Thorntons. Y'all, I should have brought my phone in. We would have got it all on camera. The one guy, he got so mad. He threw the chips and stuff and he stormed out the store. The girl cursed him out. The other girl, she came in there to buy some tobacco or something. You know, that tobacco, that stuff that you eat. And she said, girl, oh, listen, I just came to get some ice. And so the young lady came in, and she came in to get some tobacco and to get that, what do you call that stuff? Belle, you know, that you roll up the weed with, what you call that the young kids come and get. My sons and them buy that shit all the time. I don't know what the name of it is. But she came to buy that, and she came to get, the blunts. She came to get that. But you know, they get the certain flavor or whatever it is. Well, anyway, she came to get that, so she wanted a certain date. and she didn't like the date that they had, so she wanted the girl to open up a whole nother package so that she could get the date that she wanted. And the woman told her, she told her that she couldn't open up another package, that they had to sell those packages that they had first. So the woman was arguing with her. So the guy that was standing behind her, who was in front of me, the guy was like, just give her the date she want. He was a white guy. Now the girl who going through all this, she black. And the guy that's behind her is a white guy. So the white guy is telling the girl behind the register, who's white, that just give her whatever she wants. Give her what, and she's like, no, I can sell you this or whatever, or I'm not opening up another pack or whatever. So the guy's like, come on, he getting tired of waiting, because all he getting is a bag of chips and probably with some gas. So he looks back at me like, what the fuck? I look at him and start smiling. So then he get mad. He throw the damn chips up on the counter. He throw them and he store them out the door, right? So the young girl that wants the blunt, she turn around and say, I don't give a fuck that you mad. What the fuck? She said, get the fuck on. Fuck you, motherfucker. And he was just trying to take up for her, right? He was, this shit is crazy. So then she turns around to me and she says, ma'am, have you ever heard of anything like that where somebody can't sell you the date? I'm telling her the date that I want on the package or something. I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said, I don't smoke, so I don't know. And I'm gonna ask my sons them that because they smoke. I'm definitely gonna ask them that. I didn't know y'all young people do that. Is somebody here, can y'all give me some thumbs up? Is somebody here that smoke blunts that gets high, that do you young people, do y'all go, when y'all go to the gas station to buy that, do y'all ask for certain dates? Like, is that a thing? Because I never knew that was a thing. So she said, I want the date that I asked for. So she turned to me and she says, have you ever heard that they can't sell you the date that you have? I said, sweetheart, I genuinely don't know. I said, this is the first laugh I had in a while. I told her, I said, I don't know. I said, I don't smoke. So I can't tell you. I said, but what I can tell you, and I don't want to give the lady name, but I said, because she said, I just feel, she says, oh, sometimes it's stale. So Mike, is that why you guys, so y'all do ask for the date because you want to make sure that they're not stale? That makes sense to me, but I didn't know that was a thing. So I told her, I said, I don't know about that because I don't smoke. So I'm not familiar with what they can sell you and what they can't sell you. I said, but what I do know, because y'all know me, y'all know I go there just about every night, every other night to get my ice. I'm a regular at Thornton's. Remember, I go to Thornton's so much that some of you like Miss Gina, they need to give you some free stock in Thornton's. So I kind of know a lot the employees that's there. And that particular young lady, I know she's not racist. She's not racist. I go there all the time. My kids go up in there. They give my kids whatever they want. She's always been very, very respectful. So the girls start cursing her out and she says, I feel that you just being racist. She said, I feel that you just coming up with this and you just put this on whoever you want. You pick it and choose it. She said, I feel you just pick it and choose it and you just doing whatever it is that you want to do. And she's trying to explain to her, no, ma'am, this is how we do it. We sell the first package. When that package is used up, then we sell the next package. This is just I said, look, I don't know how they do it. I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke. I look, so I don't know how that is. But I do know that this particular young lady, and I've been coming here for a long time, I've never seen anything, not even a little bit of her ever being racist. Now, what she might do, I'm not saying she can't be racist. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as long as I've ever came into that store, she has always been courteous, respectful. She has always been nice. She has always been respectful to my children. Not now one of my children, and I got the whole rainbow. Not now one of my children has ever came out and said anybody in there has been disrespectful. Now, there was one lady I told you guys about her. Every time I come in there, she had like a snotty, look, and she would always have an attitude. For whatever reason, she would have that attitude. I never knew, but she would always have it. Now, she's sweet as pie. Every time I come up in there, she speaks to me, because remember, I told you, the same energy you give me, I'm going to give you. Because if I'm coming in and I'm being very nice to you and I'm being very respectful to you, I don't understand why I always got to get the piss face. I don't understand why I always got to get the fucked up attitude. And that's how she would be. She was the only one up in there. But when I start giving her back what she was giving me, I wasn't calling no corporate. I wasn't doing it, because I am that bitch. I'm that bitch. I will call, honey. I will sit at my desk every day. Every time I get a break. When my client leave, I'll be calling on that ass. When I go to lunch, I'm that bitch that will. But I said no. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get her ass. How she treat me, I'm gonna give her that same energy. I start going in there. When she started being a motherfucker, I started being a motherfucker. Then one day out the blue, she was just nice. I was like, what the fuck? She just started being nice. I couldn't even believe it. And I had came in, I had a wig on. And she said, oh my God. She said, I didn't recognize you. She said, your hair is different. She said, but it's very pretty. I said, oh, wow, thank you. And we broke the ice from there. And then she started being nice to me. I started, thank you, whoever gave me that thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. And she just started being really, really nice afterward. Now, she has been the only one, and she was white. She has been the only one up at that Thornton's that I've ever felt something. I'm like, is she racist? I didn't know what the issue was, that she was always that nasty like that every time I came in there. I never understood that. But I said, and I'm nice and respectful to everybody. So I'm like, I'm going to give her that same energy that she gives me. And then she changed. So this young lady, when she said to her, I feel you're racist. You just racist. I feel you just picking and choosing and you just don't want to give it to me. I said, look, I don't know how the cigarettes and stuff and the tobacco, the blunt, I don't know how that stuff works, because I'm not a smoker. I don't buy cigarettes and stuff. Somebody will be able to sell some stale shit to me in a heartbeat, because I don't know nothing about that. I used to I never understood why people put their cigarettes in the freezer. Like those that, but I would be like, why is the fucking cigarettes in the freezer? Is that what you do? Like, because I'm not a smoker. So I don't know that. But so I'm like, okay, I gotta ask my kids about this. I gotta ask somebody, is that a thing now? Do y'all tell them to sell you the date of the certain stuff? But she really felt that the woman was being disrespectful to her and was being racist to her. And I said, I've never known, and I've been going to that Thornton's for years. I've been going to that Thornton's for years. My children have been going to that Thornton's for years, and I've never seen. So that's what took me so long. Cause y'all know, normally I go in, baby. I got my 4 cups of ice. I normally go in and I come right out. But all of that mess was going on. I didn't know what the hell, what was happening. So I stayed and I finished it. But I told her, yes, girl, I got 4 cups, and them gonna be gone by tomorrow. Them will be gone by tomorrow. Me, I tear some ice up, and then I go in the morning. But I didn't go this morning. Usually I go in the morning and grab me a cup of ice. That'll last me through the work day. And then after work, or when I get home, I get some more. But I didn't have any more. Oh my God, I was craving, Belle. I was craving ice. Oh, I'm just like, oh, I gotta go get my ice. So that's why I had to get it before I came home, because I knew I wasn't gonna wanna come back out to get it. So now we going in the house. I'm about to change my clothes. I was comfortable today. Today I wore my leggings. I got my cute little black blouse on and my sweater and stuff. So I was comfy today. I was really comfortable at work. I got my ankle booties. You know, the boots. They call them the booties because they come to your ankle real cute. They're comfortable and everything. So I'm good. We're good. We're all good. I can take this. Thank you for making me. You better believe it. You're welcome. Look. Look there. I hate when you sick, or I hate when you feeling down. So if anything that I can do, I think I've been making everybody laugh today. Anything that I can do that can make you laugh, make you feel better, girl, I got you. I got you. All right, I gotta lock this door. Y'all see my desk? Wait a minute. Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see. Look at my desk. I haven't moved it yet, but that's our court desk. You see that? I know. The Sweet 16 sign is still up. Y'all don't talk about me. I'm still on that part when you said I packed. I don't. Y'all know. I don't have no sense. Okay. Wait a minute. All right, I gotta take my 1 cup out the bag, because I gotta take that. That's gonna go upstairs with me. And then I gotta finish fixing up this room, the red room, my red room, because this is gonna be where the court thing show is. All right, I hope it's some room in here. The boys in them just had some their boneless chicken bites. They had that. Look, I'm trying to hold the phone and do all this at the same time. It's not working. Well, it's working a little bit. Okay, I got all of them in. Ooh, they ate up all the, what's the name? They ate up all the cheesecake. Or did I? I might have ate up all the cheesecake, I think. All right. Okay, now I can go upstairs. You guys, I gotta come out of this. Yeah, I got my little booties on. Y'all can't see them though. You can't see them that much. You say I'm hilarious. Look, Bill, I don't have no sense, girl. I just be talking. And if I can make you laugh in the process of it, then guess what, love? I have done my job, okay? All right, y'all got to give me like 20 minutes so that I can go upstairs, take my hair down, take my clothes off, put on my house dress, and then I'm gonna come back and we could just chill and chit chat. You're welcome. I love you. And then I gotta I gotta start getting stuff in order. Gotta get stuff together for Thanksgiving. I haven't even did my list of what we gonna cook or none of that stuff. So it's a lot. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Ta-ta for now.